Good afternoon. Penn State men's hockey wrapped up its season last night. The Lions faced Ohio State in the first round of the Big Ten tournament. They lost 3-1. The team finished the season with a winning record, the best in their program history. This week, Guy Gadowski was named Big Ten Coach of the Year. Casey Bailey and Scott Conway also earned Big Ten honors. Penn State Wrestling is trying to win its 5th straight national championship, but this will be its toughest title run yet. Jordan Conway, Jimmy Gulabon, Zach Bites, Matt Brown, Matt McCutcheon, Morgan McIntosh, and Jimmy Lawson are all in Missouri competing in the NCAA Wrestling Championships. All 7 Nittany Lions advanced past the first round, with 5 advancing in the second. Action resumes today and wraps up tomorrow. Penn State's currently 4th in team rankings behind Oklahoma State. And with this cold weather, it feels a little more like football season than baseball, and that's all right, because Penn State's blue-white game is less than a month away. Reporter Mike Wargon takes a look inside. Spring practice gets underway.
After a 7-6 record in his first season at Penn State, James Franklin and his team begin spring practice today, looking for more success in his sophomore year. While Franklin acknowledges he's young, he says the key is to continually improve.
Joe was here 62 years, and I've been here 62 weeks. You want to be improving for 62 years in every aspect. It's connecting with the community, because you guys have heard me say this over and over again. The thing that makes Penn State special is our people, and we cannot do this alone.
This year was the first full offseason that Franklin and his staff had with the team, and according to Franklin, in comparison to this point last season, the team is far more prepared this year.
We had a great winter training period. Across the board, guys, we're smarter, just in terms of them understanding how we do things again. We're bigger, we're faster, and we're stronger.
James Franklin implemented changes to the blue-white game last season, and we could see more changes this year. While the weather gradually gets warmer and the snow slowly melts, James Franklin and his staff continue to prepare the team for the April 18th spring football game. The game will take place here at Beaver Stadium, and Franklin says the kickers will have a competition before the game to get them experience kicking in front of a crowd, and the punters will do the same thing at halftime. Reporting in University Park, I'm Mike Wargon for the Center County Report.
Now that blue-white game set for April 18th, and as always, admission is free. Penn State football's draft-eligible players had one last time to shine at yesterday's Pro Day on campus. 12 former Nittany Lions worked out in front of scouts representing 30 NFL teams.
It's good to be back, and it's a great atmosphere moving forward to the NFL draft.
The day started off in the Lash Building weight room, where standouts like De'Arn Barnes cranked out 31 reps at 225. Then players, coaches, and media moved over to Hullabaloo Hall for the broad jump, 40-yard dash, and specialty drills. Scouts were looking at Jesse James in particular, who ran a 4.83 at the Combine, but yesterday unofficially timed in at 4.65.
I ran my best there, so I wanted to come out here and worked on a little bit more with coaches I trained with out in California. And I felt great getting back and running my home arena, so it felt good.
Draft players will continue to work out and concentrate on specialty drills until the draft. Penn State baseball's home game this afternoon is postponed because of the snow. The Lions open their home season on Wednesday in the green grass of Medler Field. Reporter Gabrielle Chappelle says it sure hasn't been easy getting that field ready after all the snow this winter.
It's hard to believe Penn State baseball played its first home game of the season this week, considering all of the snow that covered the field less than a week ago. But thanks to an A-team grounds crew, the field was not only cleared, but ready for the season.
We had a good plan in place, and I think that helped. We kind of knew that, as soon as this area of the field would dry out, we'd be able to go out there and work. So, we planned ahead.
Working with the highly skilled Penn State grounds crew, they actually removed snow this year for the first time rather than letting it melt naturally. With a little help from the sun and the wind, Penn State had no trouble for its first home game.
Even though this may just seem like a bunch of grass, for Neary, it's a huge part of his life.
I've been here since the beginning. I watched the first shovel go in the ground here. It becomes like a second family to you, I guess, and it's stressful because it is a living thing, so you kind of have to, I'm kind of like the doctor of the grass here.
In addition to playing the mascot on occasion, he's done some pretty crazy things.
But I actually shaved my chest hair for a promotion, but that's definitely the craziest thing. But it was a lot of fun. That's what makes minor league baseball fun. You can't be too serious. There's times where I see this more than my own kids. So, yeah, we we take a lot of pride in it.
The Crew will continue its on-field work into late October. I'm Gabrielle Chappelle for the Center County Report.
The Nittany Lions have a 3-game series scheduled with Indiana this weekend. And lastly, men's basketball coach Pat Chambers and women's basketball coach Coquise Washington both received 2-year contract extensions running through the 2018-19 season. That's all for sports. We'll be right back.